When I had the film in mind, I wanted the canvas of Australia, the canvas of Sydney, the beautiful buildings, the lifestyle, the energy in the city, and then throw splashes of the colors of Indian culture, whether it's through Holi, whether it's through the dresses, whether it's through the spicy dialogues.
All right, educate me. How do I pick up an Indian chick?
Firstly, she's not an Indian chick. She's a hottie with a dot. Boom.
The colour and tone of the film was always sold as being Australian with an Indian flavour or Indian cultural context.
So for me, color, music, vibrancy were the three key things.
Anu, he adds so many different layers in story and in film, in colour, in sound. You're just blown away. You just have to watch Anu do what he does, and it's magic.
Once we locked in Martin McGrath as a cinematographer, I call him my camera Buddha. I just relied on his advice. When I met him, we just kind of were in sync together. He said, I love it, I can see colours, I can see layers happening, I see the drama.
On reading unINDIAN, it struck me as it should be a light and colourful souffle of a film.
We wanted to do a two-camera shoot throughout, and we were lucky that we ended up getting Bruce as our operator, who is a DOP in his own right.
Once he offered, I just said I'd be crazy to miss the opportunity, and I've found his input has been sensational and wonderful, and he's a storyteller.
Well, working with Marnie and working with Bruce, who are at the top of their game, but once again, it's like sport. You know, it's not about the people out on the field that get all the credit on set. You've got your actors, but then you've got these two guys here that are doing a terrific job. And I've had the pleasure to work with Anu over the last probably 10 or 12 years. We've done a few things together. And you become really close to these guys too over the 7 weeks, because they're in your face the whole time. I mean, they will help me heaps with different angles and saying that you should try this, you should try that. But to work with two legends of the industry, it was great.
I always knew that Martin McGrath is a magician, and his films prove it. So I followed the classic cliche, never ask a magician about his tricks. For costume, Shireen Khan has been my costume assistant, art assistant for a number of Bollywood films our company has serviced in Australia.
Anu wanted Meera and Brett to jump out of the screen. He wanted very Australian, but he also wanted a huge Bollywood or Indian flavour in there as well. We wanted the wow effect, and I think we got it.
Tyler Pratt and Andrew Raymond, as production designers, brought a sense of colour. They also shared my passion for vibrancy. Not just for the sake of it, we didn't want to make a psychedelic film, but the appropriateness of colours and stuff. The Holy Day celebrations, I have grown and worked in this film industry absolutely in awe of design, vision and colour of two people, Baz Luhrmann and Catherine Martin. I had the honour of working with them as their consultant on Moulin Rouge, and I thought I would use the Holi celebration in showcasing a little piece of India and Australia in a Baz Luhrmann, Catherine Martin style. So that's where I started, and I know I created an uphill task for me. But that's where our production designers, and particularly Rajiv Mani, the Indian consultant, came on board. So we created this little Holi festival venue next to Parramatta River. Once all that was locked in, I had a creative challenge because the Holi scene was placed with little scenes within it. This is the first time Will gets coloured by Meera. This is the time when we show a meeting of various characters. This is early on in the film. It needed to have music. So I threw all the challenges I could of this. The crew just absolutely pulled it and nailed it. Particularly the production design team, the art directors, of course the gaffers, the grip. And I hope audience like what they see on the screen.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You still look too clean. Oh my God, happy Holi.
I think the idea of making a film is to take people on a journey. The locations for unINDIAN, they showcase Sydney in its diversity.
I'm very nervous when I'm crewing, because I believe that every crew member not just brings his or her skills onto a film, they also bring their energy, their vibe. Because we were dealing with layers of relationships, we agreed to deal with everything in layers, whether it was the cinematography, whether it was the design, or even sound. That was required to make all head of departments in sync with each other.